your backstory of your few pictures which we have taken from Instagram.
Oh, okay.
You have to share the backstory of that particular picture.
Okay. Now I'm very curious which ones you picked.
The first picture is this.
Ooh. So this is a place in the middle of the Sahara.
Okay.
It's a oasis. And they have, for some reason, there's a lot of salt occurring naturally there. So they're digging there to take the salt and sell it. And after they dig it, the water comes like this. So there are little lakes inside the salt. So it's pure salt around it. There's no sand. What you see is only salt.
Oh.
Yeah. And when you go in there, you float. So you can't go underwater. Even if you try to put your legs a little bit down, they just fly up again.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of these things
It's a
you
good
have
place for non-swimmers.
Yeah, you don't have to be able to swim. You can just go in there and you stay up. I always thought when I heard about these things, like, do people just try to stay up? But no, you actually can't go underwater. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And it's
Where was
also
this? Where was this?
in the Sahara, in Africa.
Oh,
yeah,
Africa.
Egypt.
Very nice.
Yeah. And it's also, people say it's like also spiritually really good if you go and swim in water because it's cleansing and it makes you relax.
Because since it contains salt.
Exactly. And afterwards you feel very relaxed. But your whole skin gets white
Oh.
because it's covered in salt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Second picture is this.
Oh, so this was a photo shoot for the brand called Kuski in Bangalore. So they sell wedding dresses, so lengas and saris. So I was shooting for them.
Oh.
Yeah. Some of these clothes were so heavy. I never knew it until I wore it myself.
Huh.
Because it was very hot that day. It was probably 36 degrees or something, like top temperature for Bangalore on that day. And we shot in the sun and I was wearing like very heavy lenga. And we had beautiful locations. But I remember on this picture, exactly this one, there was this mosquito and it kept flying underneath my lenga, okay? And it was so annoying, but I would have to be like, ha 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 ha. And I was so hot in this mosquito.
Oh, yo.
And I have to look relaxed and yeah.
But your expression doesn't seem to be there.
Maybe I should become an actress then, huh?
Yeah, you should. Please.
Yeah, but it was such a fun shoot. I was so happy with the results.
Third
as
picture
well.
is this.
Oh, this was the Gangama Charter Festival in Chittor. Yeah. So I think that was probably one of my favorite experiences I had in India because it was diving into a completely different cosmos for me. It was experiencing something that's not similar to anything I've ever seen before in my whole life. Okay. So I think in a radius of 100 kilometers, I was probably also the only tourist. So people looked at me so confused, like, what is she doing? I was just roaming around. People were extremely nice and welcoming in that town. It was insane. They would invite us everywhere to, like, they even taught me how to milk a cow and all these things. But this festival in particular, it's for worshipping the goddess Gangama Chatara, right? So that was for getting blessings for good harvest. And people, to worship her, they put themselves into pain. So they had large knives, they put them through their cheeks. They're 3-4 meters long. Oh. And many people did it, like these like very thin stick knives. And then they were walking through the crowds like that. They kept it in there for hours. Some people put knives through their tongue. Some people put hooks in their back into the skin, and then they were hanging off trees and hanging off cars, or they were like even pulling autos with their skin. It was very crazy. People were walking on fire, on glutes. Yeah, but somehow everything, like these things sound crazy if you're not used to it or if you've never seen it. But when you're there, it's like a very bright atmosphere. Like a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, and many flowers. I don't know. It was something, I can't even explain how it felt. It was just so impressive.
How old this picture is? Because I think you lost weight after this.
Yeah, this was the first time I was in India when I was just eating everything. This time I'm a bit smarter. So it's not even that long ago. It's maybe half a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's in Bangalore. So that day so there's a creator in Bangalore that drives around a lot and helps people when for example, when they don't have fuel in their scooter anymore. He gives them fuel, or he like does little donations, or like acts of kindness. So on that day, I was driving around with him, just helping him because I just thought maybe just doing some nice things.
You're wearing, what are you wearing? Do you know that?
Yeah, so it was jasmine flowers, and there were some women on the side of the road. They tied it into my hair. They sold them, and then they tied it in my hair. Yeah, and this temple, I just thought it looked really cool. It was a really cool temple.
So this is called Gajra. In Hindi. Yeah. Gajra. And the last picture is this.
Oh, so this was that same photo shoot from Kuski, the wedding brand.
Oh, this was the lehenga you were speaking about, like.
That's the heavy one.
Heavy one.
I don't know how heavy it was, but that day it felt like 20 kilos, honestly, because it was so hot. Yeah, and there were many ideas for that shoot. That like the photographer, he is really, really good creatively as well. He had many ideas, but this one was actually my idea. I wanted to have a picture with an auto. So I just sat on that auto, and the auto driver, he was like, "Ma'am, finish?" I'm like, 1 minute. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yeah.
We will end this conversation with your favorite song. I want you to sing your favorite song.
Sing my favorite song. You probably mean my favorite Indian song, huh? Anything.
Of your choice. Indian would be preferable.
So I went to a wedding recently in Haryana. So there we learned, we practiced the dance for the Sangeet. So we kept listening to the same song. So that was Suni, Suni, Acha Mahiwe. That's the way, Mahiwe. That's a nice one. Or I like Baram Pichikari, or Segi Sagi Chori Shagi Rokevi. Oh, I like the Bura Bura Ham Shiatan Zara Zara Pachanala Hamze.
Yeah. Thank you so much.